Some difficulties that caused me to get onto academic probation was, I think just being in your first year, you get too excited and making new friends, but also I would miss school a lot to go see my dad because he serves the U.S. Army. I think just not studying hard enough and being a little lazy, I think that's what caused it too. Honestly, the outcome, I was terrified and scared because I found out through literally the night of New Year's Eve with my parents saying, Sam, how come you have like a 1.7 GPA? You're on probation. I'm just like, that's impossible. Like, I talked to all my teachers, like, everything was fine. They're like, well, you got an F on a class. I was like, that can't be. I started crying. I was disappointed in myself. I felt like I let my family, but honestly my parents down because they invested so much in me leaving for school, moving away and everything. So it was like a big eye-opener and disappointment for me.
I did feel supported. I was felt very welcomed by the advisement staff and my advisor as well. But it was pretty difficult to hear that like I fell on probation because of what had happened when I had surgery. I mainly talked to my friends and kind of just got their insight and their encouragement of just like, it's okay, like you're going to be fine and you'll do better next time and you'll be able to get off.
I kept it in the family because I think they would understand it more. My parents told me no matter what happened, like, we were still supporting you, we're 100% behind you. It was an eye-opener, a lesson learned, and it pushed me to get back on my feet, do better this upcoming semester of my freshman year.
It was help through friends and my advisor who kept just checking in with me and was like, hey, you're going to be okay, and just keep pushing through, and also just fixing some of my study skills as well, and not having to worry about the medical stuff anymore was a great opportunity. My roommates were really helpful, and then my advisor through my program, Dr. Elizabeth Sowers, was a big help, where I was able to like go to her office and she just was always checking in and making sure like that I was okay and that I was still on track to finish the program.
I think the academic probation workshop that I went to helped me see like, oh, there's just more than just one place to go. Like, tutoring is not just the only place. You can also go to like academic counseling. They can help you, tell you where to go or what to do. And going to tutoring was a big factor.
I think the resources that like the one-on-one meetings were helpful, and the workshop was really helpful to get all the paperwork of like, hey, like make a plan, and so you're better at like planning out your classes and your time and your scheduling. And also the disabilities program really helped me out as well. They were able to, make sure that I was on track with everything that I needed. I thought it was very helpful and that it helped me organize and realize like, hey, it's not your fault. Like, you fell on probation, but it's okay. Like, you're able to get off, and it was really encouraging. The only thing I would change is maybe having more one-on-one meetings with the students once they found out that they are on probation. I just would encourage them to not get too down on yourself for falling on probation, that like it is easy to get off as long as you stay focused.
I would say to anybody on academic probation right now is, do not be ashamed of it. It was a mistake. Mistakes happen when you're in college. Well, mistakes happen entirely to anybody. We're all human. And to honestly think you know what you're doing, not everyone is. So believe in yourself. If you need help, ask for it. I've learned it myself, and I learned to believe in myself and be positive about it, to not always think of the negative. So whatever help you can get, even from a professor, a tutor, even a counselor, or friends or family, anyone closest to you, or a stranger you don't even know, take it, because you'll always take it for granted. And being on academic probation is just a learning lesson, not something that'll stay on you forever.